I welcome you all. Myself, Professor Dr. Rajendra Deshpande, would like to welcome you all in my Ayurveda Academy YouTube channel. As everybody you know that myself is Professor Dr. Rajendra Deshpande. I am MD in Ayurvedic Medicine, that is Kaya Chikitsa, and MD in Ayurvedic Physiology, that is Kriya Sharira. This today's video is again the important book that I have read recently, and I found this book is very useful for the students, UG students, PG students, and the practitioners. This book is written by again Dr. Vivekanand. Two books of Dr. Vivekananda I have already read and I have made a review and already uploaded that are also regarding the Roga Vidyan Vikruti Vidyan, Roga Nidan Vikruti Vidyan subject of second year BMS. And you know that pathology, modern pathology, Ayurvedic pathology are the importance in our medical practice. So this is Doctrines of Diagnostic Pathology. So Ayurveda has said and published by Chaukhamba Visvabharati. Can you see Chaukhamba Visvabharati? This is a very nice publication and a nice author, good combination. And as usual, Dr. Vivekanand has taken extreme efforts, because in each of his book, Rogandan and Vikruti Vidyan, they are exhaustive books. Can you see the thickness? 408 pages. And what they are about? They are about the blood test, they are about the urine test, stool test, laboratory investigations, endocrinal investigations, and also X-ray, radiological aspect, CT scan, MRI. So about all these topics, you will get a very, very detailed and minute information in a single book. And you know, in the practice, there are two steps. One is clinical diagnosis, spot diagnosis, and sometimes you require the help of investigations to stamp the diagnosis, to confirm the diagnosis. To confirm the clinical diagnosis, we need sometime help of modern investigations. My dear friends, remember hematology, radiology, MRI, CT scan, sonography, all these facets are not the monopoly of allopathy. These sciences, which are called as applied pure sciences like biophysics, biomedical, bioengineering, biochemistry, all these are the developments of supplementary sciences. Okay, so this particular utility of these gadgets can be used even by not, it must be used by Ayurvedic doctors. And that's why everybody from second year BMS, third year BMS, fourth year BMS, you must see this book and try to implement the information given in this book. So in spite of wasting my time, I will directly, as per my habit, when I make a book review, I take also the exhaustive, what you can say, the efforts by taking the important pages as for an example to present in front of you so that you can get a clear-cut idea. Let us start to share the screen and understand the important pages and the book. Doctrines of Diagnostic Pathology. You can see the pictures, microscopes, okay? Then portable ECG machine, portable X-ray machine, CT scan, MRI, written by Dr. Vivekanand. As you know, this is a very good supplement for the BMS students from first year to last year, medical officers and practitioners in Ayurveda. And this is related with Roga Nidan Vikruti Vidyan subject, second year BMS, Kaya Chikitsa subject in the fourth year BMS, and Kriya Sharira subject and first year BMS. Okay, so this has a clinical and laboratory diagnosis of the disease, where Dr. Vivekanand has explained fundamental principles of laboratory test, and then he has given the procedure, and then he has given the interpretation. So three steps are there. One, principle. Number two, methodology. And number three, interpretation of those hematology, metabolic endocrine disorders, urine, stool, microbiology, ECG, EEG, CT scan, X-ray, and ultrasonography and MRI. Okay, so he is Dr. Vivekananda because he is a BSc, originally from the science graduate. And then he has come for the Ayurveda course and he has come master in Ayurveda and he is now HOD in one of the important college of Karnataka in the subject of Rognidan. HOD, head of the department and professor. Thank you, Dr. Vivekanand and Chaukhamba Visvabharati for nice contribution in the field of Ayurveda. Thank you. This is Chaukhamba Visvabharati. I thank them to both of them, publisher as well as the author. Okay, contents. I always tell my students, please, please, please see the index, see the contents and remember all this content so you can find out immediately on which page what I want reference. Because these questions will be asked in oral examination, written examination, and also it will need in your practice. Okay. So there is a code of ethics. First time I read this chapter in my, what you can say, the life, that in this particular type of books, he has written code of ethics for the lab technician. Okay. Microscope, centrifuge. Then he has explained about basic knowledge of laboratory investigations related with metabolic and endocrine disorders, renal, kidney function test, thyroid test, blood sugar for diabetes mellitus, serum electrolytes in the old people in diarrhea dysentery, rheumatoid arthritis, RA factor, ASO titer in rheumatic fever, uric acid in the gout, cardiac profile test, lipid profile test. Nowadays, yes, dyslipidemia is very common problem. We eat a lot of cheese. We eat a lot of fast food and then we get the problem with our cholesterol. Okay. Then liver function test, because of alcohol, our liver get damaged, cirrhosis, jaundice, C-reactive proteins, hepatitis B, Australia antigen, Vidal test for typhoid, dengue fever, IgM, IgG, pregnancy test, VDRL, HIV, everything, hematology, RBC, WBC, PBS, hemoglobin, white blood cell, differential count, reticulocyte count, absolute eosinophil count. Yes, for the disease, tropical eosinophilia, CT and BT, clotting time, bleeding time. This is also useful for your panchakarma. Oh my God. How? Yes, when you perform Raktamokshana procedure, you must do this bleeding time and clotting time. Blood group is very essential. Then ESR, urine examination, glycosuria, proteinuria, bile, ketonuria, 5 physical tests, 5 chemical tests, 5 microscopic tests. Always remember for urine. Semen analysis. Now infertility cases are growing up. Microbiology, gram positive, gram negative, CSF examination, stool examination, CT scan for stroke, head injury, fits and epilepsy headache. What findings will be there? Dr. Vivekanand has mentioned MRI, echocardiography, okay? Then 2D echo, ECG. In echo, 2D echo, ejection fraction is very important. Remember, ejection fraction. If it is greater than 50, your heart is good. If it is lower than 50, that means your left ventricle is not pumping the blood. So that is a weak heart. Then radiology, X-ray, sonography. So my dear friends, see some pages. Now this page is explaining page number 9. Can you see the nice pictures? Support system. Then what is that? Components of the microscope, support system, magnification system, all pictorial, objective lenses, eyepieces, everything has been given. Now for thyroid, T3, T4, free T3 and T4 is very important. Then less than 70 hypothyroidism, greater than 204 is hyperthyroidism. I think there is a little bit printing mistake. Excuse me. It is already in a huge book. This can happen. Then free T4, T4, everything about the pregnancy, about the children, values are given. Then you can easily diagnose the case. Then about dengue, IgM and Ig importance. What is that? Serum IgM can be detected in the dengue patients as early as 3 to 5 days. Remember, IgM, dengue, within 3 to 5 days after the onset of fever. And generally, this test persists for 30 to 90 days, 3 months. Secondary infection is characterized by IgG. Okay, so principle and procedure has been given. Now, when he talks about platelet count, he also gives the applied ITP, idiopathic thrombocytopenic purpura. What are the causes? Rare causes, acquired causes. Okay, then functions of the platelets, everything. Theoretical aspect has also been mentioned by Dr. Vivekanand. Then diagnostic pathology in book, Ayurvedic urine examination. Can you see? Prabhutta Mutrata. Then Saruj Mutrata, where you can get pain, dysuria. Here Dr. Vivekananda has given Ashmari, Pittaja Mutra Krichra, Mutra Kshaya, Mutrotsanga, Vatakundalika, Ayurvedic nomenclature. So all these investigations can be used by BMS and MD Ayurvedic, MS Ayurvedic doctors. They should include in their protocol. Okay, Taila Bindu, a very, very special test, Ayurvedic test for urine examination. Yogaratnakar, Ashtavida Pariksha, Nadi Mutram Malam Jiva, Shabda Sparsha Drukakruti. Just take the oil, put the urine drop and see where it is spreading. Then you have to decide east, west, north, south, where it is moving, and accordingly you can diagnose it. Semen, oligospermia, azoospermia, but most important is motility. Motility. See the gradation. What is that? For example, grade number 1 to grade number 4. 1 is bad and 4th is a best, because lot of movements of the spermatozoa or the sperms. So description is there. Now, gram positive, staphylococcus, streptococci. What they do? Staphylococci can cause boils, sepsis, osteomyelitis, pus formation for staphylo. Then streptococci, tonsillitis, pharyngitis, sore throat, pneumococci for lung infection. Neisseria gonorrhea. You can see gonorrhea. What is that organism? Negative cocci, Neisseria gonorrhea. Then positive bacilli, diphtheria, and for sporing bacilli, anthrax and tetanus. Everything microbiology has been explained. Stool, for example, pale, bulky, frothy stool. By just inspection, by just consistency, you can diagnose whether this is tituria, whether it is constipation, whether it is bacterial infection. Abnormal color of the stool. See the color and diagnosis. Black color, it may be bleeding in the upper GI tract. That is occult blood. Occult blood, okay? Then bright red from the lower level of the GI tract like files. So this is then CT scan. Advantages. This is basically, it can be explored non-invasive technique. CT scan is non-invasive, is not cutting your body. Superficial, that means no injury to your body. Taken in the various planes. So soft tissue abnormalities of the brain, lungs and abdomen can be scanned thoroughly. Then here you have given brain CT is done in the stroke, which causes the cerebrovascular accident. And cerebrovascular accident can cause hemiplegia. So stroke, paralysis, stroke, hemiplegia, that you must do CT scan. Head injury, fits and epilepsy, headache, all you have to do the, in the stroke, he has explained, Dr. Vivekanand, what he has explained, CT helps to differentiate between hemorrhage, whether it is hemorrhage, whether it is infarct, whether it is a subdural hematoma, which investigation will diagnose? CT scan. So in stroke, in cerebrovascular accident, CT scan is must. Okay. Then ECG. Very nice, very nice. Coronary artery disease. What is difference in the waves? Ischemia, T wave inversion, T wave down. And when there is a myocardial infarct, necrosis. What is that? In the beginning, ST elevation. This is ST segment elevation. Very nice pictures, very nice explanation. Okay, X-ray examination. Chest X-ray, abdominal X-ray. In the abdomen, each part, what is there? Chest interpretation. What things you have to check? X-ray is properly centered or not. Check for normal ribs, normal body skeleton, diaphragm, whether diaphragm is normal or not. Right hemidiaphragm is usually higher than the left diaphragm. Then check costophrenic and cardiophrenic angles. Then look for trachea. Then look for heart and aorta. Step by step. Dr. Vivekanand is a very systematic person. He has given what to check in the chest X-ray. Then ultrasonography. He said, for example, cholecystitis. In chronic cholecystitis, gallbladder will be small in size. Walls will be thick and calculi are seen in the lumen. Carcinoma of the gallbladder, you can diagnose by a mass may be seen in the region of gallbladder. Prolapse, you can diagnose. Sonography in the jaundice, especially to diagnose the obstructive jaundice. Okay. Nice pictures from 401 to 408. Color photographs are there. Can you see Newbar's counting chamber, then ruling, peripheral blood smear, anemic condition. All these things are. Now, the lastly, as a reviewer, I have a little bit what you can say the chance to say some few words as a request to the publisher and author. My first request to the Dr. Vivekanand, that title is little bit difficult to understand. So if it can be changed a little bit title, because doctrine of diagnostic pathology. Yes, I know that doctrines mean guidelines. So simple things can be said. After each chapter, some examples can be given how this particular tests are useful for confirming Ayurvedic diagnosis. I know somewhere it has given. I have given already the example of Mutra Parikshana, urine examination and stool examination. But after each chapter, after each topic, he can write, okay, for this, what you can say, the Krumijati Sar, for example, the Kamala Vyadhi, for example, Jwara Vyadhi. These investigations can be supportive for the clinical diagnosis. Okay. So Doctrines of Diagnostic Pathology is a very good book, must to purchase by a student and by a library of each college of Ayurvedic college from north to south and east to west. So I congratulate once again to Dr. Vivekanand and also Chaukhamba Visvabharati for presenting this nice book for in the field of Ayurvedic fraternity. I wish everybody, not only this author, but those who are viewers, please share this type of videos, because a lot of people will be get benefited. Also like this video, and my humble request for for spreading these my efforts to a lot of people, you please subscribe my YouTube channel. I wish you all the best, whether you are a student, whether you are a doctor, whether you are a patient, get well soon. And for the common man as well. My channel, Ayurveda Academy channel, is for everybody, for students, for teachers, for doctors, for patients, and for the layman also. Okay. So thank you very much. Take care. I wish you all the best. Bye-bye. Bye.